it just me? Or do I feel like side chicks are getting out of hand nowadays? Hmm?
What are you doing, Stepbro?
In the land far, far away, in the land where there was no internet, there was like no internet access, there was no social media, or the land where your granddad used to work out of town and then he would have a whole sense of family and nobody would know about it. I mean, granted, your grandma would know, but as long as this chick kept her place, was not trying to come into town and make a mockery of her, then your grandma would just be able to turn a blind eye of your granddad foolery. But nowadays, on Beyonce's internet, what you have is a whole bunch of bros that come out of nowhere that tend to try to glorify what it takes to be a side chick. Enter Exhibit A.
I'm a side chick. Of course I knew that man was married before I started dealing with him. I'm a side chick. Of course he gives me a weekly and monthly allowance and pays all my bills. He does that for you, right? I'm a side chick. Of course I sent him back home to be unhappily happy so he could come back to me and be. I'm a side chick. Of course he can't cheat on me because his commitment is with you. I'm a side chick. Of course I know that if he dies, you were going to get his pension and all his money. That's why I had him sign off on the life insurance policy that he pays with my name on it. I'm a side chick. Of course I'm the authorized user on a credit card that you have no idea about. I'm a side chick. Of course I don't work because our husband pays all the bills. I'm a side chick. Of course we have lunch together about 4 times a week. I'm a side chick. Of course I don't sleep with him for all of these things. You do. Don't shoot the messenger.
No, I remember there was a time when there was like shame, there was like pride, and there was right and wrong. But for some weird reason, for some weird atomic reason, it feels like the wrong, the most egregious, the most goofiest things that people tend to do, they just announce it so proudly as if like chick, do you know that what the hell you doing?
If the wife was so important, then the side chick wouldn't exist. And I know y'all don't like me, but y'all men do, so you might want to listen up, bitch. First of all, for the record, bitch, nobody's obligated to keep a commitment to you besides the motherfucker that made the commitment to you that felt that you wasn't worthy enough of keeping the commitment to. A lot of y'all say how y'all would unalive the person if y'all found out, but why? Over a man that didn't feel like you were good enough? Okay. And y'all say the side chick delusional, yet you're forever in competition with the side chick. You're wondering what your man sees in her. What did she do that you did not do? You want your lying cheater back to yourself. Baby, if he cheat once, he's gonna cheat again. And the thing is, if I know he a liar and a cheater and a deceiver and I just met him, I know you had to know that before you married him, bitch. Going after the woman will get your man fucked again. And the problem with it all, I don't want your man. You do.
One thing that we really know how to do as human beings is to be able to justify bullshit. But my whole point is this. These bras are freaking goofy. They are freaking goofy because you think that you actually being with someone else's man somehow is a flex.
5 reasons why I was so comfortable being a side chick. So I understand this is a very taboo topic because everyone hates side chicks, right? Wrong. Your man loves them, so listen up. And before y'all get in my comments talking all that smack, please understand you couldn't squeeze a solid fuck out of me. Not a one. I don't care. This is my truth. So y'all know I did recently go back to therapy, so I was giving my therapist the rundown, chopping it up. She goes on to say that I'm addicted to the highs that he provides for me in the moment. I said, so it got my wheels a turning. Reason number 5, convenience of the relationship. Usually, we don't want your man for real. It's like we borrow him for a good time, not a long time. So I didn't mind borrowing him and giving him back. Number 4, I actually enjoyed the single life. I have trust issues and I have commitment issues. I don't desire a relationship at this time in my life. Number 3, the perks. If you are not getting perks and you are a side chick, then you're doing it so wrong. The shopping dates, it was the gifts, it was the love bombing, It's just so romantic every time we linked up, right? It's all because I was a good little side chick and I knew my role. I can't tell you how many times when I sat there while this man was on the phone with his girlfriend and didn't make a peep. Because why would I break up a happy home? Why would I want to do that? Who are you going to go to once you leave her? It's not me. I don't hold you. Number 2, very, very rare that we argue or have a disagreement. Reason number 1, the schlong is schlonging. That's pretty self-explanatory.
But what you guys don't realize is this, right? Because you are wasting the best years of your life. Because let's face it, the reason that he got with you is because, his wife is somehow hitting the wall. She probably can't keep up with the fitness as she used to when she was back in her 20s or her early 30s. So then therefore, now you are just replacement for him to come through to actually hit his midlife crisis, to thinking that, oh my God, I still got it. Look at the type of bad bitches that I'm pulling and stuff like that. And not realizing that goofball is only spending his money. But you as a side chick, you think like, oh yeah, I am so fine. I'm so dandy. I get this married man to spend his hard-earned cash on me. And then you just wasting your youth on someone who's clearly not gonna leave his wife for your ass, stuff like that. So then therefore, yes, you're gonna get them little trip, them little shopping trip. Yes, you're gonna get this little birthday present. Yes, you're gonna come through and get the only good side of that relationship. And then you hit 30. You hit 35. You hit 40. And then you realize at the end of the day, you need somebody that would actually come home to you at night. And then you start pressuring the man to leave his wife. And when he's not doing that, you have to cut your losses. And when you finally cut your losses, you're now in your 40s. You get here on Beyonce's internet to talk about all these shit. But not realizing that you wasted the best time of your life, the best years of your life, where you could actually build something with a man instead of trying to snatch someone else's man away, while they were the one that actually put in the hard-earned effort. They put on the sleepless night. They put on the fact that their husband have to work so hard, and they raise the kids and all that stuff. The managerial duty of the wife. No, you want it to come through and not scoop up all the reward. And then when that doesn't happen, when that man doesn't leave his wife for your dumbass, and then now you get back on Beyonce's internet bitter and old and telling all these young chicks that and that's why you shouldn't get with them, because you miss your chance in life of a good man, of building a good relationship with somebody, of building a future with somebody your age, or someone that was actually at the full potential of building with you. But no, you are too busy trying to claim someone that was already established. And now you're going to look like a dumbass 5-10 years from now.
This is the reason why side chicks will never win. You messing with a man that ain't yours. He going back to his wife. You just on the sideline waiting to get drafted. When he get tired of playing with you, he put you back on the sideline. Number 2, when something happens to him, the wife gets everything. Everything in her name. The house, the car, the land, the insurance policy. What you gonna get? Nothing. The only thing you got was a one-night stand. You may get your bill paid a few dollars, but it's back to you paying bill now. Number 3, he only messing with you because he mad at his wife. He got a lot of stress built up, so he go to you to relieve the stress. When you get to relieving that stress, he back to the wife. So no matter what you do, you're not going to keep him. You will always be last. That man know that if he messes up that marriage, she can take everything from him. He knows she got power over a lot. One thing about a woman, she always got a trick right up on her sleeve.
However, I know you just want to feel sorry for the wife now. But let's face it, these bros are fighting back.
There we go. There we go. Got his ass.
They are finding ways, more creative ways to handle these side bitches, to handle these side chicks that try to come through and wreck their wife and wreck their life. Oh no, they're getting smarter. These wives, these bros right here, they are doing the Lord's work to make sure that these bros, these side chicks, don't keep getting away with this.
I've been hearing that your relationship is a bit more than just a working one.
No, that's not true at all.
You're not having an affair with my husband?
No, I can't do such a thing.
Now, Agnes, there's something you need to understand. I haven't called you to fight with you.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even called you to make any accusations.
Mm-hmm.
I've just called to give you some information which I think that is going to help. You know, I am a saved woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I let the Lord guide me in all the decisions I make and everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the reason I'm calling you. I'm just calling to warn you that my husband has been diagnosed with something very serious.
What is it?
He's HIV positive.
Are you serious?
He's positive. He has also infected me. I'm also positive. So when I heard that there's something maybe possibly happening with the two of you, I thought, oh no, not another person to have to live like the way I'm living.
Oh my god. I don't know what to tell. Oh my god.
I told you it's not a fight. I'm just concerned about you and your well-being.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Have you been using any protection with him?
No. Oh my god.
I suggest you go and get tested because...
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, but...
Oh my god.
That is the situation and I just wanted you to know.
Oh my god.
And even
Much as I would love to blame the predatory behavior of these so-called side bitches, as much as I would love to, I cannot. I have to share the blame. The bulk of the blame fall onto the men. Because let's face it, you don't want that probably do the approaching. You don't want to ask for the number. You don't want to have to, try to make BS excuse about how much you're unhappy with your wife. And of course, she knows it's both. You know it's both. You know that you cannot start a fight with your wife just because she didn't cook chicken that night.
You see, I'm losing my finger licking mind right now, eating all this chicken. I can't take it anymore. Chicken hogs don't eat this much chicken. You know what? I'm gone. I can't take it. Where were you going? To get get some duck.
Extra expenses that you take on just for the privilege. Or the privilege of having a chick on the side because somehow, you don't feel too happy at home. You're not willing to work the differences that you have between you and your wife. You're not willing to communicate that, and you feel like she's getting old and you want to get some young chick to get your rocks off, and then you take that bills. When you take it on a whole new responsibility, pay her phone bill, her light bill, her rent, her car note, and all this other stuff. All that money you could have used to invest back in yourself. But there's also another aspect to this as well, too, though. It's like there is a level of deception that you have to portray on both parties. The one is the wife.
Did you tell your wife you only cheat with ugly women?
Yes, Steve. Because my wife is so beautiful.
Yeah. How many different women did you sleep with?
Two.
Both pretty decent looking?
No.
One was good looking?
No.
They're both ugly?
Yes.
Come on now, aren't you being a little mean?
No.
Because you don't have the balls, the cojones to tell your woman that, hey, listen, I'm feeling a little something. I want to experience something else outside of you. And I know, I'm not trying to hurt your feeling, baby. It's not you, it's me. I want to get a little better flavor and stuff like that, right? And then, she'll probably argue, she'll probably tell you no. And then if it is that's that important to you, then you know what? Give her the chance to walk away from your life. But no, that's not what you want to do. You think you'll be able to keep up that life for so long. And then when you go to the side chick now, you also have to portray that level of deception. You have to tell that woman that how much you hate your life, how much you don't like your wife, how much your wife does you like that no more, how much she doesn't do this for you and that for you and this for you and that for you.
10 things that married guys will say to their side chicks.
Oh, we're separated. Oh, we're getting divorced. Oh, you want to see my paperwork? Oh, well, yeah. Well, we haven't started the process yet. Oh, I wish I would have met you before I met her. Oh, my wife is such a bitch. Oh, baby, I sleep on the couch. Yeah, really. Yeah, I know she just got pregnant, but I sleep on the couch. One day it's just going to be me and you, sweetie. Yeah, it could take several years or decades, but one day just me and you. Oh, she just won't let me leave her. She just won't let me. Well, we're staying together because of the kids. That's it. That's all. No, baby, I would never cheat on you. Well, I have a wife at home, but I would never cheat on you. Have something sexy on when I come over. Oh, no, we're not going for dinner. No, I'm comfortable just staying at your place for an hour or so. Because, I got to get up early. And I got to go back to my wife. Because she'll be calling wondering where the hell I am.
Conjure up all these things, bashing your woman to this side chick, and then she just eating up like, oh yeah, I'm a side chick, but guess what? He likes me more than you. And then she's get on Beyonce's internet to make a mockery of your woman.
If the wife was so important, then the side chick wouldn't exist.
When she find out that you've been straying, you've been going around, effing around on her and stuff like that, right? Then she would use that as leverage and then to get to emasculate you in that relationship. Because once she realizes that you are that scumbag, you are cheating and all that stuff, right? So then therefore, there's no way you're going to be able to win another argument. Every time you guys argue, even if it has nothing to do with your side, then she's gonna bring it up, and then you're gonna feel bad, and then you're gonna feel like you're being emasculated, and then that's also gonna propel you to cheat again, to actually get your manhood back, and then the cycle continue over and over, and the more you do it, then the more miserable she gets, and the more that she becomes this toxic relationship. At least, when you let her know what's your intention, you put your nutsack on the table, you're like, this is what it is, woman.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Of course, she's not going to be like, oh, okay, baby, I'm going to accept. No, she's going to fight with you. But at least she knows where you stand. But then she now have the option to whether she want to stay or go. I think if you have to be sneaky about it, that's not you being Melly. That's not you being the alpha, as you tend to portray to be in these YouTube streets. But let's say I'm your host, The Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm actually really interested in what you guys have to say about this. All right? Peace.
Like me more than his girlfriend, and could I possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this question to? He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with your. That don't mean he's ever intending to wipe your. Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still know this who I want to be with. She's just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space.
I'm a side piece. Of course I'm gonna investigate your wife and feed you information like she's the one who's cheating. I mean, did you see how she leaned on her cousin in those family photos? It's sus. I'm a side piece. Of course I hang with other side pieces. Why would I want friends that don't lie to me to further my delusions or hold me accountable for intentionally hurting other women? I'm a side piece. Of course I constantly post about haters and stalkers, even though I'm the hater and a stalker. I'm a side piece. Of course I know you guys live together, but like, don't have sex. I know you sleep on the couch. You're just roommates with the same last name. I'm a side piece. Of course I'm gonna take you in after your wife kicks you out and then constantly post online about how I saw him, want him, got him, like you picked me. Because you did, right? You picked me, right? You picked me.